Now we're going to be analyzing how the concept of change, or the concept of belief, which is the most powerful social construct within constructivism, affects international politics, international affairs, international relations. Let's get to it. Constructivists believe that foreign policies and interstate relationships are created or structured through social constructs themselves, such as norms and identities, like I've said multiple times before. States' decision-makings aren't just solely driven by material interests, just like what the realists usually say, no, but they're also motivated or evoked by the way governments and its people institutionalize their own form of norms. How they perceive other states through the media or the news, even if the media themselves are biased. Not only that, but there are also other forms of motivations, such as sharing similar values towards human security and sustainable development goals, or even sharing the same national interests for protection, or building alliances to oppose any security threat within the international world. All of these make states easier to analyze who is on their team or who is their ally and who is a potential threat to their sovereignty in the future. We're finally in the study case segment. So before we finish this video, I'd like to give you guys several examples of constructivism within the real world history, just to make things a little clearer. You can see Japan's shift of identity from being a pacifist nation to a more securitized nation due to the overwhelming threat of China expanding within the Asia-Pacific region. Now, this is obviously a more realist framework, but at the same time, this shows how Japan's social identity or national identity progresses when there are external factors around the world itself. And another example would be how the US itself views Israel and the UK differently than viewing Iraq or Iran. The US views Iraq and Iran as potential Middle Eastern threats that could destabilize the order of the world, but they view Israel and the UK as allies, even though both of them acquire nuclear weapons, or dangerous weapons. At least that's what the US stated about Iraq. So it's not just double standards, it's also about relationships, past relationships, histories, or shared identities between nations that shapes how they perceive allies and enemies within the world. Well, that's all for today. Hopefully you learned something new today. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe. See you next time!